Hey, church, it's midweek, and that means it's time for another 5-minute follow up. Now, this past Sunday, we began a series based on Joshua's appeal to the nation of Israel before he died to choose this day who you will serve. You see, Joshua knew the truth that people are born worshipers. We were designed to worship something, and nobody is exempt from that. The opposite of theism is not atheism, it's idolatry, worshiping something or someone other than God. And Joshua made it clear that because everyone is a worshiper, we all have a choice to make about who or what we are going to worship. Joshua made his choice very clear to us when he said, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Now, on the surface, many people who are believers would be quick to answer the same. "Yeah, hoorah to that, Joshua, I serve the Lord too." But the Bible spends an incredible amount of space dealing with this issue of idolatry. It's in every book of the Bible in one way or another. And it's often concerning people who thought that they were worshiping God. They were people who were believers, right? And so I don't think that we can just gloss over this so easily. We need to do some deep soul searching and ask God to show us the gods, little g gods, that we might be putting on a throne above Him. And that can be a difficult thing to really sort out because we genuinely feel like we're worshiping God. And so I gave some diagnostic questions on Sunday to help us begin to untangle that a bit. What am I truly worshiping with my life? Those questions that we learned last week are: what am I disappointed with in life? What do I sacrifice for? And where do I go to for comfort? You know what we're most disappointed with is a good indicator of where we place our hope. And where we place our hope can be revealing of the God we serve. My calendar and my hands and my bank account, those are all things that are metrics that indicate what I truly serve in my life. And then that last question, where do I go when I'm hurt? That reveals a deep piece of our soul, because where we put up walls of defense and where we run to for comfort is often the subject of our worship. And I said on Sunday that there would be some more diagnostic questions that you would learn at the corresponding Bible study that we have on Wednesday nights. And so if you didn't make it out to that last night, here are those questions that you missed. First, what makes me angry? What do I get mad about? What do I really get angry about in life? Because that helps to show where my expectations are. And the difference between what I expect and what happens in life can reveal what kind of gods I serve. Next, what do I dream about? What do I really want to see happen in my life? Is it all about me? Is it all about stuff? Is it about a particular person or a group of people? Does it include God's will, or is God's will central to what I dream about? And then finally, whose encouragement means the most to me? Now, this is an important question because not because people are not supposed to be our sources of encouragement, but because they can't be our primary source of encouragement. People, every one of us people are broken and imperfect. We will hurt others for the rest of our lives, no matter how hard we try not to. We are just broken that way. So that means that God has to be the primary source of encouragement and comfort so that we can enjoy the blessings of the rest of the people that God has put into our lives. People just like us who are broken and imperfect. Well, I hope that you're able to spend some time with God seeking these things out, asking these questions of Him, and sorting out what gods you might be putting on a throne above Him. Because putting the Creator and the Sustainer of the universe on the throne, the one and only throne, will help us immensely to order our lives well in this world that He has created for us. Until next time, be a witness.